Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Part 7, the penultimate. We're nearly there, folks. Hold on, we can do this. Shall we jump in?
I've known her since high school. Marjorie and Alberta since second grade. They're still my friends. People say, oh, that you don't have any friends. Whatever. Always the victim. There's another sick person, another mentally ill person. You know what? I am always the victim because I am really, really, really nice and I put myself out there. So you are the victim when you give so much of yourself.
Really?
See, I would never get onto your YouTube channel, which you don't have one. And I would never do that to you. Ever, ever, ever. I would never say anything like that to you.
No, you'd just slag them off on your channel.
And am I not the victim just then? That some nameless, faceless person doesn't even put their first name, no picture, and gets on and says, always the victim. Isn't that being the victim? I think so. Did I ask Wendy to email me and write me that if I vote for Trump, she's not watching anyone that votes for Trump?
That's her choice.
I'm the victim of that email.
Stop screeching.
I am the victim of the email today from a Lori Beth space 428. The real email is Lori 2412 at Gmail. Hi, Lori. Do you have any bag chains left? Sincerely, Lori. I am the victim of that. Am I not?
Hardly a victim, are you? Someone sent you an email. Ooh, scary.
If I was always the victim or played the victim,
which you do,
I wouldn't be coming back over and over. I would be like, this isn't worth it. But you guys, last month on YouTube, I'm not going to even tell you how much I made. It's ridiculous.
Yet you're always begging for money and tips. How does that work?
Ridiculous. And it's from people that love me and tons of people that watch me, and I get amazing emails and texts and much more love than I do hate. I feel like I stopped.
So why do you spend all your time going on about the fucking haters then? I'm sure that your loyal followers that like you, that want to watch you, that want to support you, that give you money are sick to the back fucking teeth of hearing about me.
Stalled or something. How much do you need right now to feel like you can celebrate? Does it mean you were accepted? I feel so bad that he's nervous that he's not going to go back to school.
Yeah, try and make yourself cry. But what you're really crying about is if he doesn't go back to school, you'll have to put up with him there all the time, and you don't want to.
What a terrible feeling that must feel like. Nobody's answering, so.
Nobody cares. See, why don't you look on the good side of that? He's in college. You didn't think you'd have enough money for him to go to fucking college in the first damn place. but he's there. So he's still going to be able to continue with his studies, even if he has to do it online. A lot of people can't afford to go to college. There are people that will cut their right arm off to be able to do online courses. You always look at the worst end of things. Always the fucking pessimist.
Yeah, Deirdre, I'm not doing that. That's why I have Patreon. And I'm not going to create another place that I have to make separate content for certain people.
What a fucking ungrateful lump you are. People are asking you to make videos somewhere else. God, I hope it's not OnlyFans, but wherever. Then I'd have to do more things. Do you know why I turned down doing Patreon? Because I didn't want the people that watched me to have to pay to watch me. When YouTube is free, there's no need for people to pay. But you set up a Patreon and you still didn't even do the fucking videos. And when you've got a loyal fan base, or whatever you want to call it, that are willing to pay to watch you, and you want the money, don't be complaining. You'd be complaining if you had no one watching and no one giving you money. These people are offering to pay you money for more, and you're like, meh, 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 meh.
I just got paid from YouTube, but I want to know how much you need. Just give me a figure. www.patreon.com/LoriBeth428. And it's a $3 minimum. No, that's what he heard, Megan. Okay, so yes, he works 2 jobs and goes to school full time. Hang on, I'm going to transfer some money to him. I've given him so much money this month. It's ridiculous. He doesn't get paid from Lori to.
Oh wow, $30 is going to be a great night out, isn't it? I remember when I could go out with 20 quid, 10 quid, and have a brilliant night out. Now, bloody hell, was it £5 a pint or something? It's ridiculous.
I mean, he's trying. Like, what are you supposed to do? Okay, I just transferred 30. I will always pay for my son. He's 21. I will always.
Yes, you're there in case of emergencies because you're his fucking mother. And if you haven't brought him up to save and have something to fall back on, then he's always going to fall back on you.
Mm-hmm.
Your hair looks stupid.
When do you find out if you are in? Jill, I don't know if you're still watching. I really don't want to fight with you at all. I don't want to disagree
So why are you bringing it up again?
or anything. Can we not talk about this? Like, I'm just on YouTube. Okay. Then can you just either watch and not comment, or only comment because you don't understand, like, the money that I make on YouTube. You don't understand nuances about it and reasons behind things and haters and things like that.
What are you whittering on about now?
And I don't want to talk about it. I just want to talk about, I don't want to hear anyone else's opinion. See, that's the thing. If I did, I would watch other videos. I don't want to get into political debates.
You started it.
It would be cool if I did that. I don't want to. There's a lot of people that don't talk about this because they're going to get hate and because people will disagree in that. And I've never been one to not say how I'm feeling, but on the same token, he does sometimes appreciate me, letter artist. And I just, I've never been one to just play it safe. I just speak my mind. No one's going to change how I feel about the whole thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not, in my mind, I don't care what statistics. I think a lot of the statistics and the numbers are skewed because if someone has an underlying, no, his father does not at all. His father doesn't have a job. That's his reason. I don't have a job. And my mother doesn't care. So I'm the only one that cares. No, his father does not. Not just with money, but no.
You're trying to say that the numbers are skewed. Because if they had an underlying condition, what goes on a person's death certificate is what killed them. And if that's what's on their death certificate, no, the numbers aren't skewed. They may have been sick with something, but it was that killed them. Which bit of that don't you understand? If they had an underlying thing, they'd have carried on with their underlying thing. They were fine with their underlying thing. But then that came along and put the tin hat on it. How fucking stupid are you?
So, with respect to the virus, I think numbers are skewed because I do know that when someone dies from it in a hospital, if there was an underlying condition but they died and had COVID, that counts as a number.
Because that's what fucking killed them, you dumbass.
And you sent me a picture. What does that entail? And I'm still on live. He tries to help, but he's not stepping up the way that I would. And that's true, Lindsay. I mean,
He's not stepping up the way I would.
Okay, but I'm still on 6 hours and 10 minutes. Wouldn't you tip somebody that was on for 6 hours and 10 minutes $1?
No. It's their choice.
6 fucking hours.
It's your choice.
Pops, GMA, $1. Thank you. I don't know how much I made today. I have no idea. I don't keep track. I know I'm not answering that, Nancy. I'm not really going to talk about Bark online either.
You just
Jill,
have been.
I can tell you in a text right now.
You're the one that brings up Burke, not us.
I just sent you but I don't want to say it on here, but I just sent you a. Oh, Mrs. Ka, thank you. I'm only asking for $1. You guys are giving way too much.
You know that's what'll happen. If you ask for $1, people will give more, and then people will see them giving more, so they give more. That's what happens. You know that. Oh, I only asked for $1. Yeah, whatever.
If you just gave $1 every time I got on.
Every time. So that's paying for every video. Why? You're not going to be on for 6 hours in every video, are you? So.
No, you don't. You get it the next month and 40% is taken out. But it's fine. You get a mention. You get to pop up. I get excited. I thank you personally. So see, like, people email me and people get paid. Like, people do cameos. There's a thing called Cameo.
Yeah, you were doing gonna do Cameo with Pom Pom, weren't you? And nobody wanted one.
And you get like a 1 minute or even less, 60-second shout.
1 minute or even less. 60 seconds. 60 seconds is a minute, you fuckwit.
Out. People pay for that. I call subscribers to wish them happy birthday. I said,
you did it once, and you're not a fucking celebrity. I can go on Cameo and get a real live celebrity to give me a shout out. That would be exciting. It's like when people like your post or follow you on Twitter or do something daft like that. It's like, yeah, like Cliff Lansley. He's a body. I know someone's shouting at me now. What is it? He analyses body movements. Anyway, he's on a program called Faking It. And one of the things that he says all the time is, you can tell they're lying if you look, he did a single-sided shoulder shrug. So I tweeted, is it even an episode of Faking It if Chris doesn't say they gave a single-sided shoulder shrug? And he liked 2 of my tweets and it was like, ah! Do you know what I mean? And then one day, I've said this before and I'm still at a loss. I don't understand. Signed on to Twitter one day and I was doing something and Boy George said something and I went to reply and you know at the top and it says follows you and I'm like no. So I went and I checked. Boy George follows me on Twitter and I have absolutely no idea why. Things like that. Then I get excited. You saying hello, not so much.
send people randomly bracelets because I get a feeling that they need it. And I make the bracelet. I use my own beads and jewelry and I mail it $4 and I send it to somebody that I don't even know.
Oh, a whole $4. Oh.
That's how I work because in the grand scheme of things, I get back in return. I do. I get back because I feel good. You see, that's why I love myself also so much. I like me as a person.
Good, because no one else does.
I'm a good, like Jill, if you're still watching, I'm a good person. Remember in high school, Debbie Rosengard? All that fucked up stuff that she did, you could not trust her, had no idea if she was telling the truth or not. She was a habitual liar. The whole thing about Sean Cassidy and that whole thing with her mother, and then look what ended up happening in the end.
What's that got to do with you a nice person? And why are your only memories of anything donkeys fucking years ago? Do you remember that? At the dawn of time? When I gave my hand to somebody to help them climb over a fence. That's the kind of person I am.
I have no idea, Isabel. I only want $1. $1. Who cares how much? Don't, if you're going to give a huge ton, like I was a good person in high school. I didn't lie. She lied.
Oh, was that what the point of it was? You're making up for it now, though, aren't you? I was a good person. I didn't lie. She lied. You lie all the fucking time. State of that hair. And she thinks that looks good. Nope.
Like, what was that about? She's on Facebook dying to be friends with me. Why did she do that? That was really fucked up. No, it's just the makeup, Lori. No, we're not. You think, Isabel, that this is your own private whatever? That was really weird, Jill. And I remember she made me a cake for my 15th birthday. No, you weren't asking me. You asked, has anybody seen the Jeffrey Epstein on Netflix? And I'm not talking about that. Okay, Isabel, I'm going to give you an example. This isn't calling you out.
Yes,
It is, but it isn't. I'm in the middle of saying something. I'm talking about stuff. But whoa. Okay, now, Isabel, what if I just suddenly said to you, I asked you some obscure question. When was the last time you went to the gynecologist? Just a question. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. I seriously have to teach people how to act.
No, fuckwit. You need to learn how lives work on YouTube. Everybody else runs their life exactly the same, bar you.
Teach people how to act. But whoa, okay, this is how you make a hater. Oh, thank you. I don't know.
Somebody's just said that fucking mop looks good.
I don't think it's the keto. No, it's not an open chat. Bye. Say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye. Say goodbye to Isabel. It's an open chat. Closed it. Closed it. Closed it.
How old are you? You're still living in fucking school with whatever her name was and him and the birthday cake and fucking Roberta and Marjorie. You talk about Shawnee stopped progressing at 15. So did you, child.
Deirdre, I already tried. People get very upset. Bye. It's an open chat. Why? Is it open because your fingers can actually type? Stupid. Stupid.
Yes, you are. If you don't want people chatting, don't have chat enabled. Simple. Stupid.
Marilyn, can you believe this shit? Shit that I put up with? Look at this. It's
so hard done to, aren't you? I don't know how you run a live with people fucking using their free will to talk. How very dare they?
Says badass.
You're not a
There's a
badass.
reason.
You're a fucking pussy is what you are, and a bully.
Because I'm a fucking badass. And people want to be me. It's crazy.
Nobody wants to be you.
Marilyn, I don't know if you saw this whole thing. So this is badass. And then look at the little fries.
Woo. The only fries you can't eat.
The fork and the spoon. And then the cactus. I am a badass. I have only one more cactus left. Oh, finish the story? What was I talking about? I don't know.
The 15th birthday cake.
I have this in white gold. I think I still have it. I have it in pink gold too.
Rose.
Jill, what was the story? Oh, the cake. Okay, so it was my 15th birthday. I was going out with Jerry Kempler, who was the first guy I ever slept with. Oh my God, lost my virginity at 15. Anyways, and he bought me a puffed gold heart for my birthday. So Debbie made me a cake. Debbie made it. It was beautiful. It was a telephone. Okay, Marilyn. It was the phone, like an old fashioned, because that's what we used then, with the receiver and the cord, and it was all in a pink and white cake. And her mother made it, but Debbie said she made it. And then her mother turned to my mother and said, which also is fucked up. Like, why couldn't she let the little girl, 15-year-old, Debbie was a year younger, so 14. She couldn't just let Debbie take the credit. Why did she tell my mother? Okay, here's the series of what went wrong. Debbie said she made the cake. The mother told my mother she made that Debbie didn't make it. Then my mother told me. No one should have known anything. Debbie made the cake. Anyways, that was it. And Jerry bought me a beautiful gold puff heart. Little gold puff heart. Which is so nice. Hair has conditioner in it from 2 days.
It looks ridiculous.
I like it a little bit longer, actually.
You put a word after W, put a word after O, a word after R, and away we go. You put a word after Z, you put a word after E, a Z after word. What's it? Hang on, W-O-R-Z. A word after E. Anyway. A Z, a Zell after word, and you're left with me. And anyone in the UK will know that song that I just butchered. The theme tune to Wurzel Gummidge. I've actually used his picture as a thumbnail for a fucking video in the past. He had hair just like that. And he was a scarecrow.
so many questions about Christine. Oh my God, I feel bad for Isabel. Why? All she can do is not, she can still watch. No, I've already bumped into him. I'm not, and I don't have Facebook anymore. Facebook is for old ladies, and I'm not an old lady.
Yeah, you are.
I was going to go out and get some food. I still should get food, but it's now 8:15. I haven't eaten other than the chicken skins. No, I've seen him. I've seen him recently. Facebook is for old people. Sorry, but it is. I got off of there again. I'm never going back on. I hate that place. Unless you make money. Like, it is for old people. Really like the length. Like, if you want to find out what's going on with me, watch my channel, go onto Instagram. But all the girls that are from high school, Lisa and Marjorie and Roberta and Debbie, all on Facebook. Look up Jerry Kempler on Facebook. Don't care. I've seen him, and he cheats on his wife. So that's, I don't give a shit about him.
Didn't sound great when you announced to the world that he slept with a 15-year-old. He sounds like a real cool dude.
The demographic for Facebook are older women.
No, it isn't.
Exactly, Nancy. Oh my God, I love you. It's true. Older women love to connect on there, share tons of random pointless posts. Everything is phony. Here's a picture of my beautiful mom from Mother's Day. Meanwhile, that mother abused the children growing up, and I know all the background story of everything.
You're such a twat, aren't you? Things that you were told in private, you just go and share it all.
Yes, well, you're younger than me, so older like you. Yeah, you fit the demographic. So do I, but I won't go into that box. I only did it because I was on Sensi just to sell. That's it. But Facebook is full of, you get political hate on there. If you say anything about who you're voting for, Sam got in a big fight. Sam, Marjorie and Roberta's brother, got in a big fight with Roberta's ex-boyfriend because he said something and this one and went back and forth, and everybody just read it. You don't know this? About Facebook? Why does Nancy know it? It's all people our age, and they all, like, I don't want to hear from Lisa Zeidman again, who won't leave me alone. She will make up new emails and say, don't mention my name. I'm mentioning your name. You got onto somebody else's live chat and said that I was cruel as a child. And you told me you did. I remember exactly where I was when you said it. So don't tell me that you've never said anything mean about me. I never said anything mean about you, Lisa. I don't watch you anymore, but I happened to watch within a 6.5 hour live. She happened to catch the part where I mentioned her name at marker 6:24. Bullshit, you don't watch me. And so I just, and then my email got hacked. So I had to create a new email. And that's why I'm contacting you. I do not participate. I've had to block her everywhere. Everywhere. You're crazy. You're fucking crazy. Leave me the fuck alone. You got.
Why do you think you have all these crazies writing to you? Oh, they start it and you finish it? I don't think so. You start that many fucking
Married.
arguments.
Leave me alone. Oh my God, Charlie, kick him. He won't leave me alone. Please, I had to block him. He's married too. What? I had to block him. And then he went to all my friends and said, Lord, please ask Lori to unblock me. I just want to be friends with her. And they had to write to me and say, Charlie really wants to be friends with you. Oh my God, I was like, no. No, do you realize I will have graduated high school 39 years ago? 39! I just watched Peggy Sue Got Married, and so it's all about her 25th high school reunion. I had a 39. I look like I just graduated from college.
Oh,
Sorry,
go fuck
okay,
yourself.
it's not gonna hurt. It won't hurt you.
You think you look like you've just graduated college? What the actual?
I'm like Archie Bunker in the chair. How much money did you make today? You feel sorry for somebody that asked me how much money they make? Well, you were asking for money, so now they have the right to ask whatever they want. Lori, are you shaved or do you have a full bush?
Fuck's sake, Laurie.
When was the last time you pleasured yourself?
So classy, aren't they?
And Jill, go visit your mother. Go visit your mother.
How do you get to tell Jill to do that when nobody's allowed to tell you what to do with your mother?
And then the email I got from Wendy. But she doesn't want. You're talking a lot on the right.
Why did you have to call Wendy out on your video when she emailed you and you tell people to email you? Then you complain about people emailing you.
Okay. Then you can't. That's too bad. Maybe this November, if things change, you will be able to.
Why don't you go visit yours? Her ear looked a really weird shape a minute ago.
No, Dorothy, the word is not fanatic.
Is it though? Because you said she's not. And then the word you chose after all of that made no fucking sense. I think she is right when you say she's not a fanatic about it. She congratulates you on how much of a vegan you are. And anything's a step in the right direction type thing. What word did she choose in the end? Absolutely no sense whatsoever.
People know everything.
Just like you.
Thank you. I'm not wearing it anymore. As you can see, the red wig. Lancelot Sampson wants to send you a message. Block.
How do you know Lance isn't absolutely loaded? If you knew that, you'd want to talk to him, wouldn't you? I wish that red play button wasn't there.
I have to check Marilyn to see if I have. Let me quickly check and see if I have this chain in white gold. I would do the mixed metal thing, a silver nameplate, the gold. Oh my God, love. Hold on. Ugh.
Why she walks?
You gotta get the doggies fresh water.
She walks like she shit herself.
Haven't been out.
Oh, she'll be screaming at you to lie down now, but see? Bella's just got up and she's like, oh, Bella, you said you were getting them fresh water, so why isn't she allowed to get up and see?
That got Bella up all over again, I have.
Why don't you bring the whole tray over?
Okay. This is pink gold.
Rose.
Let's see, I only have this much black. So it would just be there. And okay, go lie down. Your bed's right there, right there. No, right here. Come on, go lie down. Lie down in your bed. Lie down. No. Bella. Bella.
Leave her alone.
Go lie down. There's your bed, right there. Go lie down. Ow, don't. I'm so afraid she's gonna bite me. She became like a biting. This is all that I have of the white gold. So it would be perfect. Look. I'll save this for you.
Leave her be.
The wee wee pad needs to be, wait, hold it in. Wait. It's a Barcelona.
I know the minute I try and speed it up, she'll come back screeching. Don't walk in the wall.
Oh, rude. Good girl, making a pee-pee on your wee-wee. Bella's making a pee.
That's what she got up to do when you started screaming at her to go lie down.
Pee-pee on your wee-wee pad. Hang on, you guys, I'm gonna make green beans. Ow, my knees. This is all I have. nothing bad. It's not going to hurt. 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Let's do. Wait. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Bella, go lie down. Lie down. Your bed is right there. How can you be so stupid? Come on. Come on. No, this way. This way. It is. She's a full-time job. Jesus Christ. Oh. I don't have. This is the only one I have, and this is mine. But I can get another. I probably can get another. Let me see if I can get it. And you want the badass? I think it only. No, lie down. Lie down. So do you want your nameplate? You don't want it hanging down? And then you just want the badass? You don't want it on anything? Can you email me? I want to talk about these 3 perfumes.
Right. She got up, you screamed at her to lie down. She got up again and you realised she needed a pee. She came back from having a pee and you screamed at her to lie down. How do you know that she now doesn't need a drink? And how difficult is it for you to understand that your friend wants a chain with the badass like that so people can read it?
These are my 3 favorite perfumes in the world. Pink Sugar. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, it is so good. I just want to smell it. Now I know. Oh my God, it's so plasticky and it is so.
Really?
It is goodness beyond anything. It's plasticky in a good way. Like, hang on, I want to hear what I sound like.
Ridiculous is what you sound like.
Plasticky in a good way, like childhood. It's sweet and vanilla and caramel. And I spray it on Burke's little, we call it Bai. I showed it in an Instagram. It's a member of our family. It's got my receiving blanket inside many layers of t-shirts from when he was little that are very soft that I sewed. And my receiving blanket, which Burke cuddled with his whole life until it shredded because it's 57 years old. And he was just cuddling with like shreds of it. And I said, we have to put Bai. He called it Bai. It was his blanket. We have to put Bai in something. And he still snuggles with Bai to this day. And I wash it and he wears it around his neck. It's so cute. 21. If you guys think that's weird, then I feel sorry for you. The way fake baby doll skin smells. Yes, but better because vanilla. No, Kathy 64. This is better. Prada doesn't last. This lasts and it's less expensive, but it's along those lines. I know. I just love it. And this is what Burke and I are getting tattooed on ourselves when we get some money. So I spray Bai with this, and then when he's here and he doesn't know it, and I spray it like in the air. So I just go, shh, and it falls on Bai just ever so slightly. And then he'll say to me, Bai smells so good. And he doesn't know I sprayed it. Everybody needs this. And I use this so much. I spray it all over my bed. I spray it on my pillows. I spray it all over me, on my clothes. And I still have that much. I don't know what that means when someone says that, because what does it mean? This particular perfume lasts so much longer? No. I don't know. The spray is really good.
They meant on the skin. Fuckwit.
Oh, it's the best perfume in the whole world. Everybody needs this. It's like $21. Don't make sure you get a real one.
Pardon me.
Okay. If you want something that they call a little bit more sophisticated, it's this. It's Hanamori. And
That's what Bella's doing on the floor, and you scream at her for it.
oh, the cap is good. The cap is good. Look at that. Beautiful cap. Smells totally different. Really hard to get the scent when I have this. Do you know how to clear your olfactory senses? I wonder if Jeremy...
Smell a bit of your skin that's got nothing on and then smell the perfume. We know. You've told us. Because the gods of Scentsy told you.
Fragrance knows how to do this. Everyone's going to say coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans. No. You smell a part of your skin that has no scent, and it clears your senses.
Yeah, but you're still having to spray it to smell it, because that didn't work, did it?
Oh, oh my God. This brings me back to downtown Boston when I worked at Bank of Boston in Filene's. It's probably the first time I smelled it. Hanamori. Oh my God, I am so at Bank of Boston right now. I worked in the pregnant building. It was a building shaped like this. What floor? 9th or 11th floor? Oh, God. It smells so fucking good. Okay, now this one. Oh! Oh! You could mix them. This one, God, it's beautiful. Jesus. It smells so pretty. And
why do you use that word if he doesn't exist? Ask him for a friend.
And has a powdery note, but also very youthful, not childish, sophisticated, but youthful. If you wear it, someone is going to say, you smell so good. If you wear this, you will get compliments as well. Someone's going to say something smells amazing, and you just go, it's me. It has a little bit of a burnt caramel, but not really. Ever so slightly, almost. It's the more plasticky smell of a brand new Barbie doll.
Wouldn't know, never.
Oh, they so do, Lori. So remember that smell of like when you went to Child World?
No.
And there was that smell in Child World of like bicycles and the rubber from the tires. And it wasn't a bad smell. It smelled good. It smelled of bicycles, rubber from the tires, plastic dolls, and lollipops. Oh, that's this.
Please shut up.
which one? Okay, so wait. So this is Child World. Remember Child World or Toys R Us, but Child World was in Boston.
Nope, never been.
You have to just spray this more. You can smell. It doesn't matter. You do it for you. Trying to think. Someone recently just said I smelled something smells really good. And I said, it's me. And they smelled me. And then they took their mask off for a second and smelled and said, yeah, that's it. Like, oh, we're not lepers. Okay. Pink sugar, Aquilina pink sugar. Smells like Child World, Toys R Us back when it was nice, not when it was schlock. Smells like bicycles, tires, plastic Barbie dolls, and lollipops.
I had it and it didn't last 2 seconds on me. Maybe it's me. But then I've heard other people saying that, because I was going to say philosophy fragrances don't last on me, but I think everybody says philosophy doesn't last on them either. White linen lasted on me. By the fireplace last. Yeah, no. It was nice while I had it, but I wouldn't go mad over it.
This one smells like powder. Oh, now I can't smell again. Oh, it's so good. Wait a minute. Let me look up the notes.
Why does she act like a complete fucking moron? Whoop.
It's so fucking good. Always go to fragrantica.com to look up any notes. Go in the search line, HANAE, Hanamore. There's so many, it gets confusing. It's just the regular first one because there's eau de toilette. Okay. Here are the main accords: fruity, woody, sweet, floral, yellow, floral. It got a love. And so the perfume pyramid is the top notes that you first smell. Black currant. Hang on. It's not doing it. Wait. Perfume pyramid. Okay. Black currant, strawberry, blackberry, and blueberry. The middle notes: jasmine, ylang ylang. I wonder if it has any honey. Rose. And this must be peony. Hang on. I'm going to guess this is peony. Peony. I love.
What are you banging and clicking at? And why are you guessing? Scroll down the page and it fucking tells you.
Peony. Okay. Then the base note: sandalwood, Virginia cedar. Okay. Cedar is like magic. Brazilian rosewood, and almond tree. Oh, God, is it good? It has really good longevity. What do people say? It's like $30 for this. The eau de toilette, $29.41 for 3.4 ounces. Okay, some people say it's mostly berries, black currant, vanilla, almond cream. Gourmand to my nose with no wood or floral. However, sandalwood and ylang ylang give the sweetness dry down quality. People write these reviews. This scent is so comforting for me. Plastic. Somebody said plastic strawberry scented toys from childhood. See, it's along those lines. No berries. Rose. No, I don't get it. Oh, that was a very, very soapy. Blech. Don't like. I just got a soapy scent there, and I'm not. Oh, Baccarat Rouge, but that's, I have the Ariana Grande, which is an exact dupe. I don't love that. I don't love it. I know everybody like Jeremy fragrance, everything. No, I like these. These are my jam. And then he did recommend this, which has no longevity, but it's so good. It is. It's so good. It's the Juicy Couture Gold. Is it the gold? Wait, which one is this? Viva La Juicy Gold.
If they're your most favourite perfumes of all time and you've only got a few and you use them, you should know what the fuck it is.
Gold Couture. First of all, the bottle is like, yeah. No, Deirdre, I tried that too. Hypnotic Poison. Did I try Hypnotic? Is that the, oh no, Poison Girl. I do love Hypnotic Poison. My favorite gourmand is Angel, but it's a different gourmand. These are very, first of all, this bottle is everything. Like, I will never get rid of this bottle. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so Betsy Johnson vibe.
You will get rid of it because that's what you do. What is it? You don't want a house full of... It's not drech, is it? That's a word she uses all the time. I don't know what it is, but you'll throw it out when you have a feng shui moment, won't you?
No. Sorry. Chanel number 5. Oh, this is berries. There are too many aldehydes in Chanel number 5. I don't like it. I did like the Chanel number 5 Eau Fraiche. Eau Fraiche? My favorite is Cocoa. Oh, it's deep, dark, sexy.
Oh, fresh, you fuck nut. Ooh. What was she saying? Oh, you know everything, and you went to Paris for an afternoon. I should know. You can talk fluent French, can't you?
Sexy, resinous incense. Oh, this is berry.
If there's aldehydes in Chanel number 5, I might like that then. Thank you to whoever it was. I did reply to you, who said there was a company that made a dupe. And after Christmas, I'm definitely going to go there and get a tester and see what I think. Because, fingers crossed, that could be longer lasting than the shit fucking Estee Lauder are pumping out now.
Berry, vanilla, berry. Oh, eternity would take me back to Chris, the British guy that I met in Mexico, and then he came to Boston, and then he flew me to Paris for 2 weeks, and then to London, and then the countryside for 2 weeks. Paris, 9 days. 9 days. He bought that for me when we were together in Boston. He was so gorgeous. Oh, this is so berries, but it doesn't last. But I mean, like, let's just talk about the bottle, really. Oh, Eternity was so good, but I can't smell it. I think they changed it. So I just want to talk about those 3 perfumes. I've been on for almost 7 hours. Seven hours. Has everyone given thumbs up at least? I know. Arlene, don't you think I deserve a tip? No, this I got at Ulta. But you can buy online. This got online, but they have it at Ulta. All of them at Ulta. I know. Well, I haven't been sitting, but I mean, I've been on, I've been talking, I've been engaging.
What do you mean you haven't been sitting? You have been the entire time.
It's a marathon live. This is work. I have 2 more hours, 8-hour shift. No, you cannot drink beer, but I can have a martini. Oh, should I have a martini? Arlene, I got into political things. And then somebody wrote me saying that because they felt that I was okay. This is you have to hear this. You have to hear this. From Wendy Seth. Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought it was quite a reasonable email from Wendy. And why are you giving her surname? And like I keep saying, you keep telling people to email you. She did.
Lori, how are you? Hey, Lori, I noticed you have been really right-leaning lately politically. Does this mean you're voting for Trump? It's not my business who you vote for. Okay. But I decided to write you an email because I used to be on the gossip site and then I couldn't sleep at night. And I reached out to you and asked for forgiveness and you forgave me and I've been really nice. But now I'm going to write you because I have to say this, but you have been bringing up political topics on your channel. So I thought I would ask. I don't watch anyone on YouTube who votes for Trump. I really love your content, except for you saying COVID being like the flu. Okay. Audacity!
Go get your fucking green beans out of the microwave before they're stone cold, you toddler. She's the only woman I've met who can't drink a hot drink or eat food when it's cooked. It's too hot. So I wonder you don't fucking liquidize everything and just drink it through a straw. Have it moshed up and fed to you by a teaspoon.
No, I won't say those words. I will just say I'm not voting for Biden and COVID is the flu. Maybe a little bit worse than the flu, but it's the same as the flu. And the numbers of people that have died, the percentage
Pardon me.
is like the same as the flu. No, she's not a friend. She used to be on the gossip site and then would come home. Well, this is what she told me. So she wrote me an email saying she was brutal to me when I found out her username. She was brutal. So she wrote me and said, where am I getting my info on what? It doesn't matter. I'm getting my info from Logic. From Logic. So she wrote to me a while ago, a long time ago, saying, I used to be a hater. You've done nothing wrong. I'm really sorry, whatever. And I said, I forgive you. I said, but explain to me why. Like, what was the thing? So she was on the gossip site, and she used to go to work, and then she would be excited to come home. And I've said this in public with her on. She's allowed me to, so I'm not saying anything that she hasn't said. And I'm sorry, she sent me an email, and I'm talking about it, and I said her name. I don't really give a shit. She shouldn't have done that. So like, just keep your mouth shut. She's trying to get me to say something. Oh no, Wendy, I'm not voting for Trump, or yes, I am. And she's going to have to come back and say, well, I can't watch you. Okay, well, don't watch me. I don't want you watching me. Don't you ever dare watch me or comment again. She would come home from work all excited to see all of the accolades that she got from the hate site.
What accolades?
Because it made her feel, this is what she said, like everyone was like, felt the same. And so she would come home from work and couldn't wait to see what the responses were to what she would write about other people. But then she started to have nightmares because she is swimming in a cesspool of women that can't, what does HRH call them? Social freaks. I mean, there's something wrong with you if you go to a website, because go to Target, ask the cashier, say, hey, I want an unbiased opinion.
How about you go to Target and ask the cashier? Do you know what I do for a living? I sit in my apartment and I slag people off and I wish them dead. Do you think that's normal?
So I watch these women on YouTube that I don't like, and I pick apart, I watch every single thing about them, and then I go to a separate website and we talk about them. What do you think of that? Anyone's going to say, that's weird. That's weird. So, like, we talk about how we don't like people's feet, or how Lori, this girl, yes, from a gossip site, because the women over there, go over and see what it's like. You will have nightmares if that's where your head lives day in and day out. It's like participating in the KKK. You can't be a good person if you're watching somebody, hate watching them, and then going to a site and saying, has anyone ever noticed that Lori has a line down her tongue? Oh, yes, it's so disgusting. She is so disgusting. Did you ever see that?
Hang on a fucking minute. It was me who said, I noticed the other day that Lardy has a line down her tongue since moving to Arizona. I think she's dehydrated. I wish she drank more. Nobody came along and said, oh yeah, it's disgusting, it's disgusting, it's disgusting. So, are you making it all up? And how would you know anyway when you don't go there? Oh, people tell me. What, absolutely everything, and then you remember it all. That's weird.
Her nose looks like Carl Malden, and she has bunny rabbit teeth. Like, these are grown-ass women that have jobs that go and do this. Go to anyone that, okay, then I found out that her username was Earthling Waving, which I always thought was a great username. It's an Earthling Waving.
Don't remember an Earthling waving.
And it sucked the breath out of I was like, oh my God, that was you? And all she could say was, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You know what? How about, I don't ever say I'm sorry. You know why? I don't do anything that I'm sorry for. I don't say, rarely do I do or do.
Right, it's gone from, I never say sorry because I don't do anything. Oh, hang on. Rarely. No, really? I stand by every fucking thing I've said wherever I've said it. Because I've never wished anybody dead.
Do anything that I'm sorry for. Because I don't purposely start with people.
Oh, here we go. I didn't start it, so therefore I'm allowed to say whatever the fuck I want. No, it doesn't work like that. And 9 times out of 10, nobody started fucking anything with you. Isabel asked a question and she got her head blown off. Wendy emailed you because you tell people to email you and she's being slagged off. You're never in the wrong though, are you? No.
So now all she did was transfer I don't watch Amberlynn Reid. So all she did was transfer one obsession to another.
How has she?
Probably not because I told her to, but she will eventually, because I see that she hasn't changed. The fact that she wrote me that very nice email. No, they have jobs. These are real people. Nope, not too much. I have too much time on my hands. Look at, I've been on for 7 hours. I have too much time on my hands and I would never go and write on that site.
Go and read it though, don't you? Read it all. You know absolutely everything about everybody on there, don't you? Because you read fucking everything. Look at that face.
And as far as the virus, yes, in the beginning, because the way that it came in and we didn't do anything in time, spiked. And people, we didn't have enough supplies. The hospitals weren't prepared. Now everyone's prepared. That's why you can get toilet paper. That's why there are COVID tests. There wasn't any of that. People had to step up and get to it. So yes, you know, there probably would have been a lot more deaths.
How do you do that with your fingers when you've got arthritis?
Had they not done what they had to do, which was shut down. But it's time. It's now time. And the numbers are skewed because it is known. You can ask a doctor. If a patient is in the hospital and dies that has COVID, but had a heart condition, that had some underlying condition, they have to put it as COVID.
Because it's that killed them. Which bit of that don't you understand? You could have heart problems and get hit by a bus. It's the bus that killed you. Fuckwit.
It's like saying that a doctor is not run by the pharmaceutical companies. Like, are you crazy? You don't think the hospitals are run by, Welsh Allen? Welsh Allen is putting money in the hospitals. Every single doctor's office and hospital has a Welsh Allen ear and eye thing stuck on the wall with their name. AstraZeneca. You know, I had a colonoscopy. I got free prep because they sent it to the doctors. They sent it to my GI.
Pausing it there. Doodly do. If you got this far with me, thank you very much. And when I come back, it will be the last bit. Whoop whoop.